showtime.
OnlySlabs.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's another exciting episode of OnlySlabs, and we're glad that we can be here to bring your life meaning. And what meaning is more important than two guys in one show than to have two guys back again? Mr. Chris the Comic Vet, welcome back to the show, sir.
Thank you.
We missed you.
I missed the show. However,
The
I know
Scrooge
that
cried.
did he?
No, I don't know.
He may have been upset. I just want to say, everyone, Rob is from the Bay Area, and I was out supporting some Bay Area music by going to see Testament last weekend, and so I was not available. Gary, thank you very much.
New or
for
old?
filling in. Both. It was actually, the tour is actually called The Bay Strikes Back. It had Testament, Exodus, and Death Angel. Three heavy bands from San Francisco and in around that area. But yeah. So yeah. Full circle.
Excellent.
So today's show should be a little educational. And yeah, we'll find out why.
Well, it's because we brought the professor. Professor of Comics. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. I also live in California, but it's like 96 degrees here, so it's pretty hot.
You probably live down in the desert.
I live outside Fresno, so yeah, it's
Central Valley. Yeah.
I'm used to Celsius, but I know 96 Fahrenheit is hot. So
it's in your 30s.
Yeah, it's going to be high 30s. I'm thinking. Yeah. 96 Fahrenheit. My God. Hold on. Okay, Google. What's 96 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius?
Yeah, the Central Valley is a warm.
That's hot.
It is. It always is.
35 and a half.
Yeah.
I'd melt. Being Canadian, I would melt.
In Canadian, I like that. Hey, Google, translate this to Celsius. You're melting. Oh, got it. Thanks.
It's too hot.
Got it.
It's death.
Before we get too far into this, I want to take care, and before we say hello to the chat, I want to take care of just a couple things. First, of course, I want to remind everybody, OnlySlabs nominated for 2 comic book community awards. If you haven't gone to CB
Awards.
Why is it CBS Awards? That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Oh my God, I'm stupid. It's not CBS, it's cbcawards.org. Vote for those 2. Obviously, I'm not nominated for Best Speller. Which is good.
This is where the professor is going to give you a failing grade.
This is what happens when your background is in broadcast. Broadcasting is you immediately go to the broadcast companies instead of Oh, goodness gracious. And of course, don't forget, if you need books pressed, you can utilize the roguetraderutah.com. That is spelled out correctly. And use the code FATSTACKS to receive up to 20% off your pressing, including the already discounted bundles that are available there. Every time you use that code, $10 is donated to C3 Comics Curing Cancer. Of course, the merch store, Fat Stacks merch. Also, all proceeds, you get your OnlySlabs gear, not the baseball jerseys. Sorry, those aren't available there. But all the other gear and mugs and whatnot available there. Support OnlySlabs. But more importantly, all the money and proceeds, again, goes to C3 Curing Cancer. And of course, last but not least, let's talk about that, Comics Curing Cancer. October 21st to the 23rd here on YouTube across multiple channels. We'll be kicking it off. We'll be having lots of shows, thank you prizes from Spinning Wheels for those that make donations, as well as auctions and live drawing sessions and all kinds of stuff going on over a 3-day period. So you want to make sure you're constantly listening, paying attention to that. And of course, if you're interested in helping out with C3 with a donation for the auction or something, please reach out to me and we'll get that taken care of. All right, we'll circle back to that in a minute. But now I think if we don't do it before too long, everybody's going to riot. It's time to play Romper Room.
Romper Bomper, Stomper Boo, tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, we know Crucius is here, and he's happy to see that Chris is back. No more crying. Mr. Comics 98 or 89, excellent. It is slabbing time. Slabber Day is the best day of the week. Shop for comics. Yo, Johnny Five's alive. How you doing? Gene, nice to see you here. And Blue Hellions Comics. Yes, everyone's having a slapping good day thus far. Look, the Canadians come out of the woodworks here. Morning all, or afternoon, depending upon which coast you're on. We're bi-coastal here. That's the only. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Marty, how you doing, sir? Happy Saturday from California. Look at the West Coast. West Coast. Oh, is it Canada? All right.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's CA.
We have him too. He's one of us.
I mean, I guess if we go country, I mean, yeah, then CA. But I mean, I think of states probably because I'm.
I think that
Here.
CA is supposed to represent the flag.
Well,
flag
well, if
emoji.
you use, it's a 2-letter code. If you use the international 2-letter code, it's CA for Canada versus CAN for 3-letter code.
No, I think the emoji that's supposed to be an emoji. Yeah.
Oh, is that supposed to be an emoji?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't translate to me. Okay.
No.
It's
It's
not a
awkward. Let's
teenage
just move
girl.
on.
All right,
Marty's
Brian.
kidding.
Now Brian's from the United States, but he's on the wrong
Yeah.
coast. But we still love him anyways.
He's
Brian
on the
Else.
right coast, man.
Yeah, well, technically, if you look at a map,
And he's
from
on an
above,
island, a
he's
long
the
one
right coast.
of
Yeah.
shape. Yeah. One of those.
It is the right. Of the
I watched Brian this morning.
I didn't. I slept in for once. I had to. I was first day in like months. I've slept till 8 o'clock in the morning before I woke up.
He gave away, and our good friend Remy won the giveaway. And afterwards, then Comic Journey took us on through a little drive through New York City and got cut off by a bicyclist and a whole bunch of red lights. Yeah, it's
What
New
did
York
do,
is being New
Pikachu?
York today.
Sold twice. California, although he's a desert dweller. Ben Parker, how you doing? Mad Spidey, not in the United States or Canada. Australia. Aussie land, as we like to call it. Kenneth Bird, thank you for being here with us today. Let's see here. Yeah, he loves some Testament there. Wheelchair. Kyle, how you doing here? Thank you for joining us this morning. Flying through some of these now. Let's see here. We get James. I've seen a lot of back. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Loves when you talk Celsius, Chris.
It's only the rest of the planet that does anyway. So
when Chris is talking Celsius, especially in those temperatures, it gets them all hot and sweaty.
yeah,
They
I'm sure
don't
he's
bump.
used to it. I'm sure he's used to
Yeah,
that heat.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
There it is, lady. Also from Aussie land. Wink. Beckerman, the comic hunter.
I love his
The comic
Australian
collector
accent.
hunter. Yeah, I like the fact that he just try. Mr. Geek Out with Roscoe. Yes, he's gonna be making a
Geno
donation.
Smith.
He's gonna be helping us out with the C3. Let's see here. I'm here. Jerry Mullen. Let's see. Jeff Bozeman, how you doing? Trying your own slab wall, but I can't depend on CBCS. Say we'll do it correctly. Wait over a year. Yeah, well, I will say right now they have definitely been that, and because I'm getting a bunch of shipments that are breaking free that have been there for over a year myself. So
Oof,
Jailbreak.
feels bad.
yeah, I think I'm hoping that it's going to get better, and that part of the delay there at CBCS was because they were prepping to move, and that caused significant issues with their operations. But who knows? I'm sure a lot less books are going in there now than used to be going in. Mr. Adrian Penda, awesome 316. Hello to you, sir. Absolutely. Let's see, wasting the wrong encapsulation. Yep, that happens with everybody, unfortunately. Sorry, that was your first experience. Slab it and go watch The Princess Bride. That, for anyone who doesn't know, is a reference to my buddy here, Chris the Comic Vet, who we found out this week hasn't seen The Princess Bride. He thought it had Muppets in it.
It looks like that kind of movie.
Although I did watch the Muppets Haunted Mansion this weekend.
And
I fell asleep partway through it.
okay,
Oh no.
It was not.
well,
It
as
was
good
pretty.
as-
It was very low budget.
okay.
It was mostly two Muppets in front of a green screen with a few things, basically walking through, doing a version of the Haunted Mansion ride from Disneyland. It was very
Oh,
very much kid stuff. Let's see, we got Blue. I don't know if I recognize Blue Hellion Comics, but if not, you got a second. If I did, you got a second one. Then Parker Noah Bryan, Taylor Winder, the king of all nerds. We talked about Soul Twice in Panos. Here we go. Jason never could figure it out. Welcome. There you go. Come on, show it. There we are. He's here. I was like delay on my clicking. When you're clicking, you're looking. Let's crucius. Eddie from the Batcave. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. And I think that's just about it. I think we got everybody. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Fahrenheit 451. There you go. It confuses me every time when I talk about. I'm going to digress for a second because most people here know that at this point, my second love in life behind comics, and not counting my wife, of course, is barbecue. And we talk about wrapping and stuff and wrap meat with paper and everything else. And I get questions all the time about how do you keep it from burning? And I really look at it and say, you're cooking the meat at like 250 to 300 degrees, right? And okay. I'm all, well, what temperature does paper burn? And how many people just don't know the temperature at which paper burns? And I'm like, have you ever heard of a book 400 Fahrenheit 451?
You learned something.
I said it was
it's
going to be
not just the
educational
title of a
today,
book. It's educational too. All right. Anyway, speaking of an education, we have our guest today, the professor himself, the professor of comics.
Oh,
how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Let me make sure we get the banner up. Make sure to let everyone knows down below. You can follow him on Instagram at Professor Comics and check him out on YouTube. Oh. The man has just barely cleared 200 subscribers. So, guys, make sure if one of the mods could drop his link in the chat so people can make sure you also give him a sub. Let's get him, see if we can't get him to at least 225 today. That would be phenomenal. Appreciate you guys. I realized just a few moments ago when I was getting the link that even I screwed up and I hadn't been following you for something. I've been lurking but not subscribing, but I rectified that myself. So
I got the email. I was like, oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. And hey, and if you're a lurker who forgets to subscribe, while you're at it, you can take the moment to go ahead and hit the subscription button on this channel here. So you'll know, and hit the notification button so you know when future episodes of OnlySlabs come on. And of course, Chris's links are down in the description down below. All right. Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you with us. I've been watching you on Instagram. Amazing slabs in your collection. I was happy as hell get out when you said you were excited to come on the show.
Yep.
Maybe excited was a loose interpretation, but you're here nonetheless. And that's what counts.
Yes. And I should preface it that I'm not an English teacher, so any spelling mistakes I don't care about. So no pressure, no stress. I teach science, so you're fine. You're good.
Excellent. So when our comics fall, you can explain why.
Yes. And Soul Twice is saying I'm very tall. Yeah, I'm 6'4", and Soul Twice is like 5'2". So yeah, that there is quite a height discrepancy. So
right, you're taller than me. I'm 6'1". John.
Somehow everybody seemed to think that I went after C2E2 that I was 6 something. I'm like, no, I'm like 5'10", dude. I'm like, and
so
that's only one.
You came to Fresno one time, and I didn't get to meet you, but I saw you, and it didn't register. It didn't register in my brain that it was you. You came to a show at the Sierra Vista Mall, and you were hanging out, and I was like, this dude looks familiar. And then I got out to my car, and I saw that you had posted something about being there, and I was like, oh man, I didn't even realize that was him. So
yeah, that was I went out to that thing. That's where I picked up my first copy of the I was dropping off some books with my old presser. And then I had picked up the Batman 189 for Silver Age Scarecrow from Eric. And I've since sold that book and upgraded. But yeah, no, absolutely. I've left the next. They do that out there fairly regularly, don't they?
Yeah, pretty regularly. Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to head back out there again sometime and we'll say hi.
Yes.
All right. So, should we get right into some comics, or do you want to go ahead and give people a 30-second cliff notes of your channel?
My YouTube isn't really active. The last thing I did, I think I did a mystery box opening. It was a real stinker of a box, and I posted my honest opinion, and I had a lot of people get angry at me, so I kind of just took a break.
That's what you should give honest opinions. Don't worry about them. You know what the reality is?
I am a lot more active on Instagram, and I see a bunch of people in the comments saying I have a TikTok as well. I do, but
yeah, well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't publish it because I don't know TikTok.
Yeah, neither do I.
It's the most TikTok I know is the cuckoo clock I have around the corner.
There you go. All right, so Soul Twice keeps saying I need to show some Venom, so I need to show Venom because
let's get into some comics. This is what the people are here for.
He's gonna leave, and I'll just start with the one I know that Soul Twice wants. So one of my local shops, they price everything at like 5 times FMV. Terrible pricing.
They really like their comics.
They love comics. They love making money. But every once in a while, they do a dollar sale where everything $9 and less is $1. And so I went there and I found a certain book that was spiking a couple of years ago, and I sent it off to get slabbed and signed. So I found this is a raw copy for $1, and then I had to get it double signed. So
absolutely, and to get a 9.8 on it on a $1 book, that's
$1 exactly.
Well
that's
done.
right.
Well done.
So, I'm sure they were kicking themselves.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I know Soul really wanted me to show this off. So there you go, Soul.
There you go. Thank you, Kyle, for subbing.
Yeah, I appreciate all the subs. I will follow back. I promise.
James Willie was excited.
You mean just a rapid fire through some more slabs, or?
Yeah, just go ahead and we'll put them up and we'll pause and I'll ask you questions along the way.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see. I have some blank spots back here on the wall. That's because of the Todd McFarlane signing right there, taking all my money.
Yeah.
But
I managed to somehow decide to skip that one.
Yeah, I sent off 4 books, so we'll see when they come back. Probably in 2 years from now, because I'm sure.
Was it?
Well, those ones are getting fast
tracked.
tracked.
Was it the CGC in house?
It was the CGC in house, but I imagine he's getting thousands and thousands of books that he has to sign.
But he goes there and he'll be there for a couple days to sign
once he starts, he doesn't stop.
Once he's done, it should be, if you're having them, shouldn't be more than 8 to 10 weeks. They're usually pretty good.
We'll see. We'll see. So I'll just show off another book. This kind of goes with the Halloween theme. A nice little ASM 238.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the Hobgoblin action.
Yes.
The Hobgoblin. I love this custom label right here. Him ripping it in half.
Ripping it in half. That's great.
So
which my LCS just got a copy in, and they were
Hold on,
asking,
Professor. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, they just wanted way too goddamn much for it. I didn't even check to see whether they even had the tattoos yet or not. But my LCS 2 seems to like to hold on to comics. They really like them.
Professor, can you show that book again?
Yeah, absolutely.
So for those of you that don't know, the brand new ASM arc that's about to start on Wednesday is going to featuring the return of the Hobgoblin. But I've never seen that custom label before where he's actually ripping the...
Oh, you haven't?
The grade on it. No. Or I've never noticed it. That's great.
The problem is that CGC introduces these labels and then they sunset them pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, incredibly fast.
Right now, what's really odd is there is not a classic suited Spider-Man option. If you send them in,
it's just symbiote Spider-Man. It's the Secret Wars 8 Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's a Spider-Gwen, and there's a Venom.
No red and blue suit.
No red and blue suit whatsoever. So if you want to send in a book that's if I'm sending in some classic sub 100s, I'm not going to get it slabbed with a freaking black. I mean, granted, I'm not a big fan of the custom labels a lot myself, anyways. But anyways, Mr. Freaky Louie. Thank you very much, sir.
Let me see if I can find the label for this one. So I have another book that I'm going to show off. I had the label. I don't know where it went. But I bought a copy of this book. I'm not going to show the grade right now. I bought a copy of this book back in March of last year.
Ooh.
So 6 months before this movie came out, Venom 2 came out. And I sent it off to be signed by Michelini and Bagley. And one of them forgot to sign it. So I sent it off in March of last year. I got it back in August of this year.
Oh boy.
When I got it, it was a cracked 9.4. Now it's a 9.0.
Oh, come on. Oh my God.
Ouch.
And yeah, like I said, I have the label around here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Yeah, so CGC actually graded it with the one person forgetting to sign it, and they graded it an 8.5. So then I had to send it back. They pressed it. They tried to charge me for pressing, and I said, no. This was not my mistake. And then they pressed it up to a 9.0. But again, this was a 9.4. So
holy crap.
And this book is just tanked. So this thing, it's not like I can just flip it and redeem myself.
You got it at a high end as well, too.
I think I paid like $125 for it raw. And then, I had to pay for the double signing, and they drew it, they remarked it, and it was a mess.
Can you hold up that remark again?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I know there's
that was good. Yeah, I saw it at that angle. You can see Carnage.
Yeah, right there. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. It's
is that a Bagley remark?
It was, you know what? They didn't even write who remarked it.
Oh.
It just says signed.
My God.
But yes, this is a Bagley remark, but it doesn't. They didn't denote it on here. It just says signed. Yeah, it says signed by Bagley on April 2021, and then signed by Michelini April 2022.
So no signed and remark, no signed and sketch. Yeah,
no.
That's hilarious.
What? No.
I figured it was a Bagley because Bagley's done. I've seen a lot of his, and I have a couple where he does them in that ink pen, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
He puts them right over like some of the busiest parts of the book.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, so you can barely. Him and De La Rosa both do it, and it's like so hard to see the remark sometimes unless you have it at the right angle. And what's worse is I have a lethal protector that's double signed and double remarked by Sam De La Rosa and Mark Bagley, and both of their remarks are virtually impossible. You gotta get the just right to view it. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I did go through an outside company. I didn't go straight through CGC. Mm-hmm. So that's the one and only time I've done that.
Oh, you've only used a facilitator once.
Yeah. So not doing that again.
They're a lot slower.
They are. Yeah. It just was not to my liking. So yeah.
Generally, it depends upon the facilitator. I will tell you there are very few that are good, and there's a lot that are not.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just going through sign books. I don't have a ton of them. I'll just go through all of them.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm sorry, real quick. Go ahead. Just if anybody's interested, down in the description below is I guess actually maybe it's not. Yeah, it is. Is my link tree. On my link tree thing, there's a link to upcoming signing events. Both, and it's denoted whether it's direct at CGC or not, or whether it's at a facilitator. And if it's the only facilitators whose signings are listed there are ones that I use, that I have found have been overall fairly good or great. Just as a.
So Blue Hellion was asking if the remark is why it got the downgrade. I think it got the downgrade because I sent it off in March. It didn't get touched by CGC until December. And then it went back and sat in a box until March of this year. And then, so who knows? I think the grader's note said it was wavy, which, sitting in a box for 9 months, that can happen. So who knows?
Couldn't see what it is. Can you explain the bad remark? It looked like it was a remark of Carnage.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, I didn't get to pick what he drew, but
yeah. Beggs has a very cool signature, but his remarks are usually, you know,
pretty hit or miss.
All right.
Okay, so this is a book that I bought for $25 on eBay, and then I sent it in to get verified by CBCS, and it ended up coming a 9.8.
Oh,
so there
very
you go.
nice. Well done.
Let me turn that. This is Ultimate Fallout 4, the Pacelli second print variant. There you go.
They're definitely
it doesn't have a crane sig.
We know it's on this.
Yeah,
we can definitely see the other side of you, what's in front of you.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But,
very
cool
important book. Very well done.
Important book.
Yeah, it might be better on them actually holding them back just a little bit, so it's not because your monitor will really put a lot of light out on it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know you're trying to sit there and
find
get
the sweet spot.
Close. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You're not the first. Don't worry.
I'm sure, and I won't be the last.
What you got to do is calculate. Use some science. Let's calculate the optimal refractory angle.
There you go.
New guy, how you doing? All right, Chris, you do
it. Ryan.
That is a show off. We'll just go through a bunch of Spider-Man. Yeah. That's most of what I have, but I do have 3 other things.
Spider-Man, but nobody on this chat. Okay, everybody loves Spider-Man.
I know, right? So this is a Venom #1 from 2018. Yeah. This is signed. Oh my gosh. Maybe if I just turn down the brightness, maybe that'll help.
That's good. Know. Right where you just that's a good angle.
So this is signed in green by Todd McFarlane right here.
Did you get I can't quite see. Did you get the T or the Todd?
I got the Todd.
Nice.
So
I've never seen that. I've never seen that that Venom cover like that before. Obviously that cover is that cover is famous, but I've never seen it on the Venom like that before. Is that a variant or was that just a normal one?
This is they called it the remastered sketch edition. This is from the 2018 run.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty I can't remember what the print run was, but it was a very small. It's actually a pretty rare.
Okay. Well, Todd signed it. That's good.
Yeah. So cool. All right, let's just get away from Spider-Man. Let's do something else here. Let's go through, you know what? I have a set that is the only set you will find in CBCS. I am the proud owner of this set. I'm the only one who owns this set in the CBCS, but we'll just go for it. Let me find my #1. Here we go. So this is the David Mack run of Something is Killing the Children. Like I said, this is a 1 of 1. There's plenty of CGCs, but this is the only CBCS. So let me be proud. This is, I think this is the 9th print. Yeah, this is a 9th printing. And then I also have the #2, which is the 5th printing. Again, a 9.8. And then they couldn't let me have fun. They couldn't let me, have a complete set. So they had to give me a 9.6 on this one.
Yeah. I just picked up the Mac Something's Killing Children #1, and I had it signed by Tynan, Mac, and Werther at Fan Expo. But those are very nice, and he's going to continue to do them every 5 issues from here on.
Yeah, it came in a 5-pack. The #5 I had, it just wasn't worthy of getting sent in, so I just have the 1 through 4.
Well, I do know because it's sitting in my garage staged for C3. There is a David Mack 5-pack of issues 1 through 5 that will be available during the C3 auction. They're not slabbed, but they are beautiful, pristine raws.
Let's see what else we got. Here's another book that kind of died off. Stray Dogs #1.
Oh, yeah.
That's
for now, Professor. For now.
For now, until
For
it
now.
gets made into a movie or a TV show, and
that was actually a terrific miniseries.
And it was, yeah. Issue 3 killed me, but yeah, this is a really good series.
Yeah.
Remy with his one of one is best. That reminds because he's got that Forever People #1. It's the only one, the lowest. What is it? The only one on census that's a 0.5 or something. I don't know what it was, but best looking low grade you'll ever see too.
All right, I'll show you something else that's a 1 of 1. This is a 9.9 Strange Academy #1. 1 of 1.
That's the 4th printing, or
this is this is the 4th printing, the virgin copy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a 9.9. Blew my mind when I got this back because I don't even think I pressed this. It just was that nice of a book. So
wow. Yeah, no, that's great. Then it actually makes 4th printing nice to have. You can get a 9.9 because people start caring about the 9.9 more than they care about anything else.
Exactly.
Trev,
awesome book.
Who is the cover artist for that issue?
It says it's an Illuminati exclusive, but I think this is a Scotty Young cover.
No, Scotty Young's didn't do that cover.
Oh, sorry, Humberto Ramos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scotty does do these covers, but not this one specifically.
He does. Yeah, no, he has a couple, but he writes the book.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's see. Well, since I just mentioned Scotty, I can show off a Scotty. There's a Stray Dogs #1, 9.8, homaging It.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen that cover before.
Yeah. This another beautiful book. The thing I like about Scotty Young is if you buy on his web store, at least all the times that I've bought on his web store, the books are pristine when they get to you.
Yes.
I've never bought a book from him and it comes dinged up. Every single book I've sent has come back a 9.8.
Same thing with J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's some companies out there that, they guarantee a 9.2 or better, but Scotty Young's got something going on. So, yeah.
No, they check them out. Yeah. Actually, no, I did send one I got from J. Scott Campbell. It came back at 9.4.
Oh.
But, yeah, it was really disappointing too because I really love the cover. But
so do I, Biggie. So do I.
But then I've also gotten a 9.9 back from J. Scott Campbell store. So there you go. So, and a 10. But
show off another
straight out. Nice. Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, these were hot for a while, and then they just kind of lost obscurity, or they went into obscurity. So.
Yeah. That's that might be probably one of the more famous homages Stray Dogs did. That one to the Sounds of the Lambs. Yeah, I see that one when I go to cons. That one's probably the most frequent one that I see.
Yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
that
5,
Friday the 13th one, that was really good.
13. I've gone through 13, so we want to call 15 as like the midway point.
Sure, absolutely, sounds good.
Let me show off 2 more, and then I'll let you do your thing. The issue of having too many books. Well, we'll just round out the signature books. I already showed off a Strange Academy 199. I'll show you a Strange Academy 194. I felt like I had to invest pretty heavily into the series because I'm the professor, and this kind of has like that school vibe to it. So
yeah,
I picked this up for $40. Signed by Ramos himself. I'm okay that it came back a 9.4 because that's still near mint. I think a lot of people see 9.4s and they're like gross, but hey, it's near mint to me. So
it's near mint to the grading scale too. Yeah, it still is, right? It's
let's see.
Yeah. Actually, Strange Academy is fire.
But yeah, go ahead. What's up?
As Trev says, Strange Academy is fire. It's true. Mm-hmm. There will actually be at C3 in our stuff a complete run of Strange Academy.
Very nice.
All right, so this will be book 15. I think someone a couple minutes ago was mentioning Walmart books, saying that people were getting that Venom book out of Walmart packs. So here's a book I did get out of a Walmart pack. This is High Republic #1. This is the Walmart variant. And so that was, I don't even think I got this pressed, which is a testament to Walmart. So
that's good.
Walmart, you should send me some money for endorsing your comics.
I've been known to open the odd Walmart pack, and I don't know if the stuff I get would be a 9.8, but that one is.
Yeah,
that one's pretty good.
I've had some packs that people, some employee was angry and just gorilla gripping it. So not fun.
They just don't care. They just don't know. And everything else.
Yeah,
they're minimum wage employees.
They just don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. So if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hashtag the professor, and we'll go ahead and we'll spin the old comment grabber here in just a moment. In the meantime, while we're doing that, so we've reminded everybody again about going and get Fat Stacks merch in your OnlySlabs merch at fatstacksmerch.com, where all the proceeds are going to go to Comics Curing Cancer. And of course, also the Rogue Trader Utah, your pressing needs, 20% off pressing, and $10 is donated to Comics Curing Cancer each time the code is used. And of course, that Comics Curing Cancer will be October 21st through the 23rd. Make sure you're paying attention for that. It'll be a 3-day event across multiple channels. So it'd be almost impossible, we hope, for you not to come across it and be made the opportunity to make a donation. But if you think you're going to be traveling and won't be watching it, you can go to the community section of this channel, and the link is already there where you can go ahead and make a donation in advance. Chris, anything exciting coming up for you on the old channel there this week?
Yeah, right now, everyone that's watching, I'm going to drop a link to the professor's YouTube channel one more time. Please swing on by and subscribe to him. When I first dropped the link earlier, I believe he was at 207 after I had subscribed to him. And let's see if we can get him up to around 215 with the people that are hanging out in the chat.
Oh, no, we should be able to get to 225.
225. All right, there's a magic number.
I like it. Sounds better.
Very good. Myself, I just recorded my my take for Two Cool Guys Hot Picks show that Mark from Legion of Comics and myself drop every Sunday. I'm waiting for Mark to send me his copy, and I think that Mark is watching. Just a heads up. Also, I just recorded for the first time my ASM collection 1 through 50. The episode featuring issue 50 through 41 is now about to be edited. And I'm going to try and make it out to Mark's channel tomorrow night for At Week's End. But Wednesday, I'll be going live for a new Comic Book Day Hangout. Everyone, if you picked up some books recently and you want to join the panel, reach out to me. I'll send you the link.
Phenomenal. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Professor, anything coming up this week for you?
No, not really. Just continuing to teach and finding time for comics. That's
awesome.
That's the struggle. Yeah.
All right. So we got 28 out of 35 people. Again, everybody's welcome to do it. Shipping is included to US and Canada. International, we just talk and we figure out the difference if you're lucky enough to win. Give you just a couple more moments here while I flip around over to my comment section.
Big E, make sure you get that in properly.
Oh, okay. Very good. Help them out. Appreciate that there. And let's go ahead and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just saw it hit up to 30. There we go. Spin it. Wheel of fish.
Hey, Kyle!
Hey. Congratulations, Kyle. All right, let me go ahead and pull that out and make myself big.
Awesome.
All right, let me grab the newly restocked box. We have a full box here, Kyle, so the odds are in your favor. All right, Professor, you get to pick a number from less than 10 from the front or from the back, or we can give it back to front action.
We'll do 8 from the front.
8 from the front. Okay, and we're pulling a total of 6 books unless we get bonus pulls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let me turn this way for just a second. So that way, because it was in facing
Batman books.
Try to hide it. All right.
A Batman fan. All right.
What's next?
7 from the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
They get one more pull or
4 more.
Oh, 4 more. Oh, wow. Let's do 4 from the front.
In the meantime, Six Face is saying I'll be putting up the New Mutants 98 9.2. I may drop some other books too. The ACS made the hell of a stem cell transplant possible by providing housing in Manhattan at no small expense.
Yeah, Six Face will be coming on during C3 actually. Hopefully we'll talk about his experience of. All right, so 3 more books.
Two from the back.
Okay.
And then let's just we'll do the bookends. So the front and
back.
The
very first book and last book. Got it.
Yep.
All right. We want to try to make it a surprise until the. All right.
Mark, can you send Kyle's info over to Rob, please?
All right.
Chris from Retro Rocket, good afternoon. El Green Machine, good morning. And Joffrey has joined us as well.
All right, Kyle, let's see what you got here. First book up, we have Future State Wonder Woman featuring Yara Flor.
Very nice.
Number 1.
You always got some nice thighs.
How about the Infinity Gauntlet number 2?
Nice.
Very nice.
With America's ass.
And She-Hulk getting ready to twerk.
That's right. See how many people on that has she had relations with?
Like Matt Murdock hasn't. All right, anyways.
This is one of these ones where when I have an issue calling it what they label it as. This is labeled as a facsimile. But it's not a facsimile because it's not the original cover. We have Edge of the Spider-Verse, which is, of course, this is the copy. It's the facsimile with the first appearance of Gwen Stacy. This, of course, is a limited Shannon Mayer copy. It is number 145 out of 800 copies printed. So there you are, sir.
I'm thinking some people just watched that recent Netflix special. Anyway, it's the And One Netflix doc.
Carmen.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, it's Gilliam March's miniseries. Mm-hmm.
Thor issue 23. God of Hammers. If I had a hammer.
That's been a good run.
All right. He said he likes Batman, right?
He likes Batman.
How about All-Star Batman number 7, signed by Tula Lote?
Very
Nice.
nice. That's a great cover. Very nice.
There you are. Congratulations, Kyle. We'll get the information over, and I will get those in the mail to you. Kyle. And label them so I know who they go to. All right. So far, I haven't sent any of those books out to the wrong person, at least anyone that I know of. All right. Having said that, let's just get back into some more comics there.
Everyone keeps making basketball references. I was cut from my middle school basketball team, so I think that's where my basketball career ended, unfortunately.
Well, do you understand the reference they're talking about?
I recognize the professor, but I'm not sure why.
So Netflix recently dropped a bunch of sports documentaries. One in there was the rise and fall of And One basketball.
Oh yeah.
And one of the guys that ended up joining their street team that toured North America was called the Professor, and I believe it was just like
he's on YouTube.
Yeah, and so they're just
he goes around and just schools people.
Yeah. Anyways,
all right. Continue our education into comics, if you would,
Let's see if you guys. I'm sure you guys know this one, but maybe you guys can figure out whose first appearance this one would be right here.
Catman.
Oh, this is Inhumans.
It's Inhumans 5 from 99. I don't know why I'm covering up the like you guys can read it or something.
Yeah, we can bear it's
not Sentry, is it?
Oh, is it that who's that Inhuman that like could see the future or something, that they had their whole I don't know. I feel bad now.
This is first appearance of the new Black Widow, Yelena Belova.
Oh.
Here, and I was thinking it was an Inhuman instead of just normal human.
Yeah. Which you wouldn't think she would be in the Inhumans book, but there you go.
But okay, well there you are then. Yeah.
Professor, there is a question for you, man.
Yeah.
Panda's asking, what are the 4 that you sent to Todd, and what were the grades before sending them?
Okay, so I am sending a Spider-Man 1, the Torment cover, just the regular green cover. It's not the silver, not the gold, just the purple. I don't know how you call that one. That one was already graded 9.8. I am sending an ASM 300 that I had in a CBCS 8.0 slab. I cracked it myself. It is a newsstand. And then I'm sending an ASM 316 that was a 9.6. That was already graded. That one I'm sending for them to crack and destroy on their own. And then I'm sending a Marvel Age number 90, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one, but that's a Spider-Man McFarlane cover. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Great question.
Yeah, that is a good question. So this next book I bought, I want to say I bought this like 12 years ago for $45, and my wife kind of freaked out because we were poor at the time. But this is Secret Wars 8. It was a good investment. I sent it in, and I got a 9.6, which I was pretty excited about.
Very nice.
Yeah,
one of the few unsigned copies to ever be
I
shown
have
on
I have a 9.8 copy on my wall. That's a CBCS 9.8, also unsigned. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So
that might be a first. 2 unsigned copies of Secret Wars 8. Yeah.
Whereas I had 2 triple signed copies.
All right, we'll do another pop quiz. You guys tell me whose second appearance this is. This is ASM 134. Who's
second appearance of Punisher.
There you go. A
Tarantula.
lot of people say this is not his second appearance.
It's totally his second appearance.
Yeah, second appearance of Punisher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, whose first appearance is this?
Tarantula.
Right? Yeah, there you go. See, that was an easy one.
And I love that cover, and it always confused me. Spectacular Spider-Man 1. Really, it's
similar.
It's the same. It's like we took these characters, we just wiped the background, and we changed the back. It's a green screen.
My favorite Tarantula cover is one where he's coming in like that, and Spider-Man's ticked off on one half, and on the other half, it's him getting hit and Tarantula flying off in the opposite direction, knocked out. Yeah, never to be seen from again. But yeah.
All right, so here is a book that I sent off expecting a 9.6, hopefully a 9.8. This thing was beautiful, beautiful copy. This is Amazing Spider-Man 569, and I got a 7.0.
Wow.
The grader's notes say that it has staining on the cover, which it's not staining. It's kind of hard to see, but there is like symbiote tendrils back here, and I think that's what they thought was the staining. So I have no idea how this got a 7.0, but
crack it, resend it.
Yeah,
not everyone's perfect. So
it's a legendary cover too.
It is. It's a dope cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
Shit, the Schmegma cover.
I had a similar, only mine at least I've had 2 that were similar. I had one that was a staining thing where we ended up cracking it and couldn't find anything and blacklighted it, nothing.
Yeah.
Where they had hit a G.I. Joe book, the first Destro with a 4.5, because of the staining supposedly.
Professor Adrian saying, isn't that the first Anti-Venom?
This is the first Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
He shows up at the end of the book.
Okay. Is it listed as a cameo then, or first full?
It says Eddie Brock becomes Anti-Venom. It does not say first Anti-Venom. It just says he becomes Anti-Venom.
Okay.
So, yeah. You guys ever buy Dynamic Forces books?
Yes.
Okay, so I bought this Dynamic Force book, and I somehow was able to take the sticker off. I feel like those things are almost impenetrable.
They come off easy.
Yeah, I know. This is Heir to the Empire.
Oh,
I got it signed when I bought it. It was signed by Mike Barron. He used like golds.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see he numbered it. But then I also a buddy of mine went and met Timothy Zahn in person, and so he got that signed in person, and I sent it in. So pretty dope.
It was funny because that's where I was going. Is the other book that I had that got when I was surprised by a 7.0 grade was a Dynamic Forces book that I had gotten. It was a Princess Leia #1. It was signed and numbered like that and everything. I took it out, or I sent it in to have it authenticated in Slab. It came back as 7.0, and it turned out there was a small hole on the back cover, and of course I never knew because I didn't pull it out because it had the seal tag on it. My assumption was they were going to send me a decent book, not one with a hole in the back cover.
Yeah. That's rough. All right. And then kind of going with that one is a more modern book that homages that cover. This is High Republic #3. So you can see that it homages that cover.
Right.
I'm turning my head trying to see the.
I'm sorry, I haven't quite figured out the glare, but there you go. There you go. That seems pretty good right there.
So Rob, again, Heir to the Empire is where Luke dabbles in the dark side.
No, that's Dark Empire 2 or Dark Empire 1 actually. Heir to the Empire was the adaptation of the Timothy Zahn series, which is really. Well, there had been EU books previously. It's what really kind of launched the EU. Takes place with our original group post Return of the Jedi, and where they're struggling to start to establish the new empire, and Thrawn, kind of some of what you could see semblances of in the Force Awakens, where you had remnants of the Imperial. Our Navy and stuff, that forces that were now under Admiral Thrawn, that he was pulling together to try to coalesce and reestablish the Empire. There was also introductions of some cloned Force users in there, including Luke Luke Skywalker, whatever, and stuff like that.
All right,
it's a very influential. It was a very good trilogy of books, and I think it also introduced Mara Jade.
It does, in issue 4.
Okay,
I never read the comics. I only read the books, sir.
The Thrawn books are super good. I've read those as well.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Yeah,
highly recommend. If somebody hasn't read the Thrawn books, and even if you're not a big book reader like me, the Timothy Zahn trilogy books, the Heir to the Empire, was very good, worth picking up.
All right, so this next book is not a key; it's just a cool cover, and that is Knights of the Old Republic 42. This is a Malik cover. You won't be able to see it, but it is a newsstand. It says Star Wars on the barcode right there. But yeah, just a dope cover. I went to one of my local shops, and they had this book for like $4. Picked it up, drove to another shop, and they had the same exact book for $4. So I got just two awesome covers for like $8. So
yeah, for up until recently, these Dark Horse books were really inexpensive. Nobody, and there's low numbers because they're Dark Horse, and but now that people are, there's so many different characters that were created there are potentially could show up, even if they're very different. They're from a spec game. They're those people that are into spec. The Dark Horse books are highly sought after and are rising in price anyways.
Cool. Yeah. So I need to find a Knights of the Old Republic #9 to kind of go with this, because that's the other bigger book. All right, and then a Star Wars character that I'm sure some of you are amazed I haven't shown off yet, especially Soul, this is my pride and joy, Dr. Aphra. I only collect 2 Star Wars series right now, and it's Aphra and Vader. And yeah, I have, you guys won't be able to see, but I have Vader 3. I have all 4 printings, and then I also have the 1 in 25 up there. Like I said, it's not, it's up on the wall. I didn't want to bring it.
I don't care about second, third, or fourth printing, but the 1 in 25 I'm impressed by.
I could probably bring it down.
I know that people put too much value on the 4th printing and whatnot, which is, I won't get into my lecture on subsequent printings again, but
it's a great cover.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it's a very dope cover, and I'm very mad because they just homaged it on the Pooh books, which I can't stand the Pooh books homaging books like this. It's like, no, just leave it alone.
I can't stand the Pooh books at all, period.
Just let me have this. You know?
Yeah, awesome. Aphra's a great character. Love Aphra. The I do have the 1st and 2nd printing, and the only reason why I have the 2nd printing was because when I was buying it in the comic book store, I was late to the party and I missed out, and that was my consolation prize.
Yeah,
that's all a 2nd printing is, folks. But I got it. I did get it signed by Addie Granoff.
Oh, that's nice. That's
cool. And then later on picked up a 1st printing and such. But
yeah. So yeah, I have like every Aphra book.
Thank you, Kenny.
Still working on the variants, but that's not a huge deal.
Oh yeah, some of the Jenny Frison ones were of the 3rd run are the story is not as good. The 1st run of Dr. Aphra, phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I think the subsequent run is got a lot more ups and downs throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
Although last week's issue, we got to see our friendly droids back.
Or are they back?
They showed up, and they were dressed as country bumpkins.
They looked like they were on vacation. They were on
like straw hats on and stuff.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah. So this is Dr. Aphra number 1. This is this is a Legends cover, and signed by Ashley Witter, who is the cover artist. And I found this in a back bin for $5.
Nice.
So, this was also at the same place where I found that Venom 3 for $1. So their prices are terrible, but every now and then some minimum wage employee just doesn't care and just puts these in the dollar bin. So, and I think we're about there. Like, wow. I think I might have one more to show off, and then we'll just call it good. Trying to see if I should pull any of these other ones off the wall. You know what? I think I might just call it there. I think we're good. We'll just end on Aphra.
All right. There you go. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
Love the Aphra. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I cannot wait for them to find a way to incorporate her into a show and for us all to then complain about how horrible the show is. But
as long as they get the droids right.
Exactly. As long as they get the
droids. My God.
All I care about.
God damn it, those droids are hilarious. All right. All right. And what do we say? And the end. Awesome stuff. Came in with smash them. All right. Yeah, everybody hit thumbs up. Everybody make sure Chris you want to drop the link again one more time to Professor's YouTube channel and make sure that we get him on there next week. Ladies and gentlemen, you can join us. Comic Man Andy returns to the show. Hopefully with 50% less saga.
Hey man, Lion Cat could be one of the best characters made in the last 10 years. Anyways. Love that green little girl.
Yeah, no,
great
absolutely.
Character.
All right, so let's go ahead and let me bring in our screen share for this next giveaway here. Giveaway for this one, ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, hashtag comics curing cancer. Go ahead and get that in there. Make sure you spell it right. I think I did. I've been writing it a lot lately, so I'm pretty good. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Everyone, I'm going to jump in, Rob. Everyone I just dropped the link. I got it highlighted to Professor Comics. Rob wanted to get Professor here to 325. Currently 225.
I'd love to get him to 325, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to commit that much screen time.
Currently, I have him at 219. So we just need 6 people to click that link and just tap that subscribe button, and we'll make Rob happy by getting him to the number that he said.
Yeah, I mean, because if you don't, then you're basically saying that you like cancer.
Wow. I'm subscribed, so I don't like cancer.
I'm just gonna go.
Just saying, like, wow.
Just start it out there.
I thought you were gonna say you may not like Spider-Man, but okay, we'll go that way.
No, you're an evil child. No, I don't want to insult any of our guests, sir. If you don't want to subscribe, that's, of course, you do as you want. Don't listen to any of us, as I always say. But at the same time, why not give them a subscription? It costs you nothing. You don't even have to watch anything. You just be a subscriber. Be in the background. Wow. Oh wow! Now we got the slab cancer going up. Oh my goodness! Where did your link? There's you
22. 3 more.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys going out there and doing that. Giving him that follow, and the encouragement. All right. While we're doing that, I'm gonna get the books ready. So we already talked about that. Oh, my show this week. What do we got coming up? Monday, mail call. Thursday. I don't even remember what's dropping on Thursday. I think it's a tour of I think this week's Thursday show is a tour of Rogue City Comics, which is a shop I found in Medford, Oregon, and show off of some of the stuff I collected there. And then we'll get into the OnlySlabs again next week with Comic Man Andy. I may be dropping a special video somewhere in there, time permitting. I'm trying to focus on comics curing cancer, but I'd really like to do a video about the new CLZ update that went down, and with their integration with Cover Price, and how that's working. But I may or may not. I can't commit to it. So why am I talking about stuff like that? Let's just see where we at. 30 out of 36. I'm going to go ahead and give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
As this happens, congratulations. 225 subscribers achieved.
There you go.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. And
Mark,
look at that.
oh,
Mark,
boy.
Legion of Comics. Oh my God.
No pressure.
Hashtag rigged.
No pressure.
All right. Now, no pressure for you. You got to pull for him. And you know what he likes. So, and what he doesn't like. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of C-list Marvel characters for him.
Oh boy. All right. Let's go 7 from the front.
We're picking heavy from the front back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And 10 from the back. That'll make 17, which is Mark's favorite number,
2,
which is also my birthday number.
4, 6, 7.
All right, let's go front to back.
Oh, front to back. Okay.
Now, and Rob, take those 2 that your finger splits. I believe that's 4, right?
Yep, 2 more.
And we'll do it one more time. Now, right in the middle there. And we'll take those 2.
All right.
Whoa, Biggie. Whoa, Chris, what are you talking about, bad mojo? I'm surprised you even spelled mojo the right way. Bad mojo. Get out of here with your garbage. And yeah, I'm on the right track. Let's go.
First book up. Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man. This is the first series of Miles Morales, issue number 7. So this would be the 8th appearance of Miles Morales.
Nice.
It's a great cover. I don't think he's going to like it. Maybe Biggie was right.
The Incredible Hulk,
yes!
issue 294.
Boom! It's over. We can stop right here, right now. Mark is happy.
That is a great cover.
The other ones he can open on his own. Let's go.
That's very cool. I think he's That is a great cover.
Mark's so hard to please when it comes to books. All
right. Action Comics.
Yes! That's an Arthur Adams cover right there, featuring Man-Bat as the protagonist on the inside. That's a great book. Mark probably already has it, though. Let's go.
Another book he probably already has. Action Comics #1.
Well,
the
recent facsimile poll in the history of polls so far. Like Mark might be like grabbing his kids, bouncing them off his knee right now. He's so happy with these books.
The Avengers, the first appearance of Jocasta.
All right, I think he'd be happy with that book. He does like Silver Marvel,
and from a limited to 500-ish copies, the Prophet 1 facsimile cover from Ryan Brown from 616 Comics.
That's a solid cover.
Nice.
Look at that Glock right up front.
So COA limited to 500 copies. There you go, Mark. Congratulations, sir.
Can you run a giveaway for me as well? Can I give away something?
You most certainly can. Why, goodness gracious, we would love that. Let's get it back in here. Select this. Do you have a preference on our hashtag?
Let's just do hashtag stay in school.
Stay in school. All right. So let me go ahead and bring that up.
There you go. Perfect.
Wow. Thanks, Mark. Just kidding.
I'm so happy with that. He turns around, he's like, stay tuned to Pop's Attic.
I think Mark just enters just in case.
He's like, I'm cherry picking that Action 1. I'm cherry picking the Action Annual.
Well, you know he has that facsimile Action.
Yeah,
one, so,
well, he collects them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny though.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Anyways.
Mark, send me your file.
Those will go out nonetheless.
Oh, I'm going to participate in this one.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, by all means. Whoever wins, just hit me up on Instagram. Same username, and we'll figure it out.
Absolutely. We love it. By while we're doing that, if you'd like to be a guest on OnlySlabs, reach out. Let me know. We will put you on the list. I'm pretty sure I'm booked up for this year, the rest of the calendar year. However, there are occasions like next week where the original guest was something has come up because we are booked out. And so we always are happy to have standby guests that want to come on. Also, potentially, if you only have a few slabs, but you've always wanted to come on during Comics Curing Cancer, during that run of stuff, we're hoping to do some OnlySlab quickies. So if you want to come on and just show 5 or 10 slabs, by all means, also reach out to me and let me know. And I apologize if you reach out to me, guys, on Instagram about stuff for C3 or anything else on Monday through Friday during business hours. I'm really slow to respond because for some reason my work wants me to pay attention to work. So
to answer that question for what do I use is I go on Amazon. There's I don't know. They're kind of hard to see. They're these little plastic holders. You can just go on Amazon and type in comic holders and then I use just command strips on the back of my slabs just to
these
on the wall. Yeah, they're kind of like that.
Collector's mounts are different.
It's just the bottom. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. These ones are collector's mounts, which I use, which grab it from the top and the bottom. And are adjustable. You can use them on records or magazines or any number of things. All right, so I think we have we've given people some time. Why do I show only 0 people? Did I do the grabber from
the right show?
I don't know. Let me go back and try it again.
Ben Parker saying show.
Professor Comics. We said hashtag stay in school. Right? That's what we said. Yep. There we go. I must have had the wrong show.
Whoever wins, I'll give you a choice of $2, and then I'll throw in some other stuff. It'll be a surprise.
Wow. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull it. Ready, set, pull.
Go. Command strips are awesome. Exactly.
Yeah. Until they fail.
Until they fail.
Oh,
Aggressively relaxing.
Very
Greatest
nice.
name on the internet.
All right. So aggressively, I have 2 books here. You can choose either number 1 or number 2. And then, like I said, the rest will be surprise. I will show you which one you pick. And then the rest will be a surprise.
Yeah, I've had command strips failing the last week. I've had several. I had one that was holding up a poster that we came down from. We came back from Oregon. It had fallen, and I've had in the last
number
3
2
weeks. Yep.
He says number 2.
2 comics come down.
Number 2.
All right. So I will show you what you didn't pick because I'm the professor and I'm preaching about reading your books. Here's what you didn't pick. This is a facsimile of Secret Wars number 8.
There you go.
I will say though, you made a good choice because I think this character is going to show up next month in a certain Black Panther movie. This is a reprint of Fantastic Four Annual number 2. It's also Submariner number 1 and Captain America number 1. They took 3 awesome books, put it all in the same book. There you go. So pretty cool facsimile for you. And like I said, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll throw in some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say simply to Panda about living in a coastal state. I do, but we have less humidity than you. So. All right. Yeah, make sure aggressive relaxing. Make sure you reach out to the professor so that way he can get you your books out. Everybody who came out, thank you all so much for coming. We really appreciate you. Again, links down below. Subscribe to everybody. Follow. Appreciate you. Pay attention for Comics Curing Cancer. Go check out the CBCA Awards. If you haven't yet, vote however you want. And until next time, guys, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.